lasagna using low FODMAP ingredients. So we have our gluten-free lasagna sheets, lactose-free cheese and lactose-free cream cheese, a little bit of a cheap method I'll show you later. Whatever veggies you have in the fridge, if you have a look on your low FODMAP app from Monash University, it'll tell you if you're able to have those veggies or not. For example, eggplant or aubergine, you can have 1 cup of without being affected. So here's the cheats method of doing lasagna, because I'm excellent at cheating. One little tip for your more starchy vegetables like your sweet potato, just make sure that you cut them a little thinner so they cook at the same speed as your other softer vegetables. Put the sweet potato on the bottom. Want to try and work your ingredients out. This is just 1 eggplant, 1 sweet potato and 2 zucchinis. You want to try and work out the layers that you've got 2 layers of each vegetables. In between the vegetables, splash of olive oil. Some salt. And I've just got mixed herbs today, but whatever you've got in the garden, you can throw on in between. The eggplant I cut earlier and it's just oxidized a bit sitting out in the air. Don't worry about that though. It will taste just as good. And last layer of zucchini circles. So after you've layered your vegetables, then you can pour over the passata. The passata is 100% tomatoes, so there's no there's no onion or garlic in it. So it is low FODMAP ingredient. Pour it over the veggies. You don't need to, because we've put the herbs in between the layers, you don't need to, about half of the passata bottle. So you don't need to mix in the herbs because that sauce will actually melt down through the vegetables. Then here comes another cheat method. Here's something I prepared earlier. So the lasagna sheets, if you get your knife and spread over both sides the lactose-free cream cheese, and then you can lay them on top. Now that saves you from having to make white sauce cream cheese, which takes up way more time than this method. Ta-da! Okay, I'll just put the aubergine down. So the eggplant is going to be the lucky last layer of this dish, and that's purely because the dish isn't big enough to hold any more. So last layer, olive oil, salt, bit there. And mixed herbs, and then the rest of the passata sauce over the top, and that'll soften those sheets up underneath. And more herbs over the top. Lucky last, some lactose-free shredded cheese. So we'll see you on the other side. About 45 minutes should be ready.